Good afternoon. My name's Stewart. Been asked to speak to you about my experiences at Kurri Kurri High School. I was an alumni of the high school in the high school certificate year of 1978. I've been asked to tell you something about myself and my career, my recollections of attending the school and what I might advise myself in retrospect as a student. So let me start by telling you something about me. As I said, my name is Stewart. After I left school at Kurri in 1978, I went to Sydney and attended university to study law. That was a 5-year degree, and when I graduated, I worked as a solicitor in Newcastle for about 12 years, mostly as a partner in a legal firm. And then in my 30s, I became a barrister after studying and passing the bar exams. And I worked as a barrister for about another 12 years or so before being appointed as a federal judge in 2009. So for the last 14 years, I've been working as a judge. And because I'm a federal judge rather than a state judge, my work takes me to all the capital cities of Australia to hear appeals in family law work. That's where I'm talking to you now from, my chambers, judicial chambers in the court in Newcastle. Looking back, it seems like I've come a long way from 1978. One of the questions I've been asked to address is, what are my fond memories of attending Kurri Kurri High School? One of the highlights I'd like to tell you about is the friendships that I made, and I encourage you to cultivate the friendships you make at school and keep them as you move into your adulthood. Some of the friends I still maintain were friends that I met in my years at Kurri Kurri High School. Because our career paths have taken us in completely different directions, I don't see so much of them these days, but we still have very firm friendships, and I'm very keen to see them from time to time. The thing that I remember most about Kurri Kurri High School is being exposed to a student demographic where students had varied experiences with their families. It had a wide cross-section of socioeconomic backgrounds, and I was acutely aware that some of the students in the classes I attended were much less fortunate than me. And I even remember then as a teenager thinking that one had to be conscious of the backgrounds of other people, not judge too quickly, and remember that not everybody has the same opportunities as you. However, lack of opportunity is something you can overcome from adolescence. And that's the next thing I'd like to impress upon you. I've been asked to tell you what advice I would give myself with the benefit of having been away from school now for the best part of 50 years. And that would be to think big. Not many of the class that graduated in 1978 went on to tertiary education. Some did, but not that many. Tertiary education is now available to most everyone, and I'd encourage you to think strongly about that as an alternative for your careers. I heard a saying once I've never forgotten, that you should aim for the moon or shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you might hit a star. I did have aspirations to become a lawyer when I was at school, and I've thankfully realised those ambitions. But I encourage you to think big and don't be satisfied with what you might think are your limitations during your high school attendance. Kurri Kurri High School is a very good high school. It had very good teachers when I was there. And I know from my attendances there from year to year to speak to your legal studies classes that the teachers there are still very capable. Make use of that resource and do the very best you can. Good luck. Thanks for listening.